It is now my pleasure to introduce our final arts and entertainment inductee. You know, Ed Harris and I have a lot in common, a lot. Here's the list. We're both from New Jersey. We both lost a bit of hair, and that's where the comparison ends. Because Ed is one of the most accomplished and respected actors in our entire industry, equally capable of playing men of honor as men of mystery or men of darkness. He's an Inglewood native who was nominated for his first acting award in 1983 and hasn't stopped since. He's also a producer, director, and screenwriter. His work is almost always on some screen somewhere, and most recently, he's been seen in HBO's Westworld as the Man in Black, a role for which he was nominated for an Emmy. Let's learn a little bit more about Ed Harris.
Ed Harris was born in Englewood and raised in Tenafly. Recruited to Columbia to play football, he dropped out after 2 years to pursue acting, not in New York, but in Norman, Oklahoma when his parents moved west. He then moved to LA and got his degree at California Institute of the Arts and continued to hone his craft on stage. He found steady work in the 70s on TV before breaking into film. But it was as John Glenn in The Right Stuff that he became a household name and got his first award nomination. Through roles in more than 75 films, over 25 TV shows, and nearly a dozen major stage appearances, he garnered a steady stream of acting nominations and awards, Tonys, Oscars, Emmys, and more, as well as big screen directing credits for Pollock and Appaloosa. But perhaps his most famous role was as flight controller Gene Kranz in Apollo 13.
Never lost an American in space. We're sure as hell not going to lose one on my watch. Failure is not an option.
For Ed Harris, failure is never an option, which is why he is the newest member of the New Jersey Hall of Fame.
Good evening to all of you in attendance this evening. I hope you and your families are healthy and staying safe and relatively sane during this unprecedented period of time. It is a distinct honor and a privilege to be inducted into the New Jersey Hall of Fame. Tenafly was a great town to grow up in, and I've always taken great pride in my home state. So I thank the New Jersey Hall of Fame committee and everyone who made this evening possible. I wish you all a good evening, health, happiness, long life, and don't forget to vote. Thank you.